Topic: Why are women attracted to quiet men? The truth about emotional magnets. The psychology of love. Introduction. Have you ever been in a quiet room where a man walks in without saying a word, yet somehow all eyes turn toward him? Not because he is more handsome than anyone else, not because he is dressed in fancy clothes, but because there is something very different, an energy that people can't quite name, an emotional magnet. He doesn't need to try to start a conversation, doesn't need to take the initiative to get acquainted, doesn't use flowery words to impress, yet he is still the one chosen, still the one who makes women fall deeply in love. So what creates that inexplicable attraction? Today, you and I will go to the end of this video to look deeply into the psychology behind that attraction and better understand why women are drawn to such quiet men. If you are interested in topics like this, don't forget to subscribe to the SUI NJM channel to dive deep into emotions, psychology, and the unspoken things that the heart always feels. 1. True attraction comes from emotion, not expression. We live in an era where everyone is encouraged to express themselves. You have to know how to speak. You have to know how to impress. You have to attract attention. But ironically, the more you try to express yourself, the easier it is for a person to dissolve. The easier it is to lose yourself. And the more invisible you become in the eyes of others, and even within your own inner self. Women are not attracted to smooth talk. They are drawn to a feeling. A very unique feeling when they are with that man, safe, steady, no need for explanation. A man who speaks little but is fully present. A man who does not rush to react, does not try to prove anything, but has a calmness that makes the other person feel listened to, understood, touched. And it is precisely that weighted silence that is the language women understand. Not through reason, but through intuition and emotion. 2. The true value of a man lies in scarcity, not in pursuit. Since childhood, men are often taught, when you love someone, pursue them to the end. But there is something few teach. Love is not a mathematical formula. The more you try to show, the more you always appear, the more you do everything for someone, the more predictable you become. And what is too predictable, gradually, loses its value. Women are often attracted to men who are not always present, not because he is cold, but because he doesn't need to do everything to get attention. He lives true to himself, does not seek validation, does not act out of fear of being abandoned. It is this scarcity in energy, the knowing when to withdraw, that creates rare value. You don't need to always appear, but you need to keep some value for yourself. 3. A man of value is someone who lives true to himself. There are men whom upon the first meeting you can clearly feel. He does not live to be recognized. He speaks little, shares slowly, but every word, every action comes from a fulfilled inner self. He does not love to fill a void, does not stay attached to avoid loneliness, but only chooses to love when the person is worthy of his true self. Women have strong intuition. They may not be able to explain it in words, but they can feel who is living authentically and who is trying to create an image. A man who does not try to impress is often the one who leaves the deepest impression. Because when honesty combines with emotional depth, it becomes a kind of affection magnet. Silent yet powerful. Conclusion. A gentle reminder. You don't need to do anything special to be loved. Just live authentically, fully, and know that you deserve it. If today you are quietly loving someone, ask yourself, am I sacrificing my own value just to get their attention? If yes, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and begin the journey back to yourself. Because true love doesn't require you to search for it. It comes when you live true to your own nature. If you have ever loved someone like that, be patient, and don't forget to subscribe to the Reflection channel to listen to more things men don't say, but always want women to understand.